Hi everybody, welcome back to Loading Checkpoint. I'm Nick as usual, and today we're doing something a little bit different. I know that I had said on the Facebook post for Wednesday, when I uploaded Banished last, I had said that I was planning on doing a video for Sir You Are Being Hunted today, but I wasn't thinking at the time, and I didn't realize that today is actually Good Friday for the Easter long weekend. So, I decided that I would postpone uploading Sir You Are Being Hunted until next week and get some more content recorded over the weekend to get that all ready. And instead, today, what I'm uploading is me playing through a game for the first time ever, and the game is called The Bureau XCOM Declassified. Now, I'm a huge XCOM Enemy Unknown fan, and, I'm a big fan of the XCOM franchise in general, but the Bureau XCOM Declassified, it's a bit of a different beast, because where all of the previous XCOM games had been sort of top-down or isometric strategy games where you're controlling a big squad and you kind of have a big tactical overview of the entire battlefield all at the same time, with XCOM Declassified, it's actually a third-person cover-based shooter, which is kind of strange for the XCOM franchise, but it's actually a really cool game so far. It went through a huge, long, storied development cycle. It was actually originally envisioned as a first-person shooter, and it was going to have a lot more sort of scary and mysterious elements to it, and then there was a lot of problems throughout the development cycle, and they eventually settled on a third-person cover-based shooter sort of premise, and lots of people kind of regard it as a mostly failed attempt at a game in the XCOM franchise, but I don't know, I've been playing it for about 2-3 hours now, and I'm actually quite enjoying it. It's definitely different from the rest of the XCOM games, but if you're familiar with games like, I don't know, Gears of War, or even Mass Effect a little bit, if those are the sorts of games that you really enjoyed, then especially the Mass Effect comparison, there's a lot of the same sort of elements of gameplay. If you're a fan of Mass Effect, then I think you'll actually quite enjoy this game. It's a little bit rough around the edges. It's not very well optimized as far as graphics and its actual running on a computer. I have a pretty decent computer, and there's quite a lot of screen tearing in places. There's quite a lot of lag trying to load different things, and it's but despite all of that, it's been quite an entertaining little game. This is just sort of a little montage of my first foray into the game. There's a big long tutorial mission that sort of gets you into the flow of things, teaches you the ropes, shows you how to use the tactical screen where you can give your squad mates orders and so on and so forth. And that first mission lasted about an hour, but this mission that you're seeing here is the first mission that you do after you have returned to the XCOM base. The premise of the game is that it's, I think, in the mid-60s. I think the year is supposed to be 68, just before the U.S. went out into space, and some alien life forms have come down to Earth and have started attacking, and you have been drafted into XCOM, which is sort of this organization that's designed to combat extraterrestrial threats, and eventually figure out why they are here and put a stop to them. It's a really interesting little concept, and it's a much different take on the classic XCOM franchise, because that's near future. There's some serious science fiction elements, and here you're playing an FBI agent who's running around with ray guns, but you still have your fedora, and everybody smokes, and it's a very cool very, very cool world to put the XCOM setting in. Anyways, that's sort of enough about the game. I just wanted to talk about the channel, and yeah, again, I apologize for not doing So You Were Being Hunted today, but I figured, you know, it's the holiday weekend. Lots of people probably aren't going to be at work or around their computers as much, so I didn't want people to miss out on So You Were Being Hunted if they weren't able to watch it right away. And so that's why I decided to do something a little bit different, and I hope you guys enjoy this little montage of clips. If it is something that you enjoy, let me know, because I could definitely do something like this quite easily with lots of other games. I've also been, you know, I keep looking at my Steam library and going over all the different games that I would really like to record to put up on the channel. And the one that's come up most recently is actually BioShock Infinite Burial at Sea, because they just released episode 2 for Burial at Sea. And you know, I've been falling back in love with the music in that game. I forgot how amazing it was, and I actually loaded up episode 1 of Burial at Sea, and I forgot how gorgeous that game was. It's really quite something. You know, all complaints aside about whether the story was too complicated or not complicated enough or what, it was a really entertaining game, and I really enjoyed it, and I think I might actually record it, but we'll see how things go, I guess. I wanted to thank everybody for their support on the channel thus far. It's been really, really great. I really appreciate it, and I've been trying to get in contact with some other smaller YouTubers, just to, you know, get my name out there and stuff, and I've come across a couple of really nice people, and, you know, the YouTube community, it seems kind of daunting when you're first looking at it, but it's actually really, really nice. Everybody seems really, really eager to help each other out and just be friendly with each other. Yeah, so I'm glad that the channel's been doing as well as it has been, and I hope that we can continue that success moving forward. And yeah, you know, I look forward to seeing what else comes in the future. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions of what you'd like to see on the channel, just let me know. Again, if you like this sort of video, then let me know. Or if you'd rather that I just stick to my classic Let's Play series, then that's cool too. Just drop me a comment, and you know, we can, it's an ever-changing process, right? So yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I hope to see you in the next video, and happy Easter to everybody. Hope you have a good long weekend. Bye.
AA gun is down.
Copy that. I'm inbound.
Good work, Carter.